Another princess at the bridge. What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. And today I got Cycle Fast on the channel. He is playing this, I guess, a little bit off meta Goblin Barrel bait deck. And I got him on VC as well. So, yo, what's up? How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, just living the dream, living the dream. What we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna watch two replays, two, I guess, harder-esque matchups. We're gonna look at the Golem replay and we're gonna look at an Expo replay, and then after that, we're gonna do a live gameplay. So I guess, do you want to just let's start up that first replay?
Few moments later.
I'm at 255.
Okay, we're basically the same. All right, so let's go. First replay here is against Expo. So what is the way? I guess this is a harder question to answer than any other question, but how do you win this matchup?
You win this matchup by surviving till double elixir and essentially keeping up with your opponent's cycle. Well, not keeping up with their Expo, because you can't keep up with their cycle no matter how hard you try. You can keep up in triple, but in double, you have to do your best. You have Cannon Cart and you have Rocket as your way of taking up the Expo. Your best bet is to always make sure that their log is not in cycle. So if you don't have, like, let's say, if your opponent knows that you have Cannon Cart in cycle, you can essentially just go Rascal's Dark Gob and split the Dark Gob so that the Rascal, so if they Fireball, they can't hit both.
Okay. Okay, so you basically have three options. So you have either, if they play Expo on offense, you go Cannon Cart, Rocket, or you go Rascals and the Dark Goblin, but split them up. Which one's the best option? Cannon Cart?
The best option is just to have something tank and then you Rocket.
Okay, gotcha. So if you have the Dark Prince out there already, you see it's getting
Yeah,
shot,
Rocket.
you just rock it and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what if they defensive Expo? Do you ever
If
go
they
in at that point and try and get some damage, or is it always just Rocket?
If they defensive Expo in like single, I have to Rocket. If they do it in double, depending on how much damage they have on their Princess Tower, I either Rocket the Princess Tower or I Rocket their Expo, because I can't necessarily.
Gotcha.
I
And
can't take.
that defense there was really, really clean. You went with just the Cannon Cart instead of going for the Rocket.
Yeah.
And the reason why was just because, what, you didn't play
He
the
didn't
Cannon
know.
Cart?
Yeah, he didn't know I had it, so he assumed that I either didn't have anything, plus I put a Dark God, so he knew I was down Elixir.
Okay, gotcha. So next time that happens, you're probably not going to go with the Cannon Cart
Yeah,
again?
probably not gonna go, because now that he knows that I have it, he's gonna be more cautious. He'll put like skeletons or archers to take shots.
Okay, I like it. So mixing up your defense and everything, that's good. And there we go. We see the Rascal split up. Make sure you get
Yeah,
the
right
Fireball
there.
value. Doesn't get the Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin's good. So now that it's in
really
double
good.
elixir, this is what you want. What do you do?
In double elixir, I'm free to pressure a little bit more, like you see me doing with the princess.
Okay,
Honestly.
keeping the princess alive.
And me putting the cannon cart, knowing that he doesn't have like a lot of cards, but that gets him to waste the Tesla. I trickied it because I know he had log, and I knew that the cannon cart was most likely gonna get a lock, but the log hit it anyway. So, but that's fine.
Oh, that's
Now
a
he
cool
knows.
play. I didn't even think. If you threw that even further back, the log wouldn't have reached the cannon
It
cart.
wouldn't
And
have
maybe...
reached it, and the cannon cart
Oh,
would have
that's a
took
really
out
cool.
the
I didn't even think about
Expo.
that. So yeah, Rocket the Expo, and then now just Princess at the back setting up. This deck kind of looks like it has split lane capabilities. Do you always just focus on? Okay, gotcha. So in this situation, is that a matchup where maybe you put pressures on both lanes, or is it always just keep focusing this right side?
It depends on how much damage I have. Like, if realistically speaking, I went cannon cart there because I know that one, you can just fireball, but the cannon cart was going to be already there locked, so there's no need. There's no need for me to do anything else. But split lane like that right there, where the prince is going to go for the other tower, if it gets more damage, it means I have options. But if it doesn't, then I just go for one thing. Like, you see where the prince is tanking? I just rocketed just so I don't have to spend more elixir. If I
Smart,
put something
okay.
down, I would have been down.
I like it. And you're very, like, whenever there's like a pause or like a reset, you usually just go with a Goblin Barrel. It uses a log, and then from there you set something up at the back or defend. And is that just pretty much what you do? You kind of, it seems like a counter deck almost, like a counter attack.
Yeah, this deck, it does really well against Expo, but if they're smart, they realize how to beat it very quickly. So
And
you
what's
have
the
to play
way they
really
do
good.
that?
Essentially, if they're smart and they realize that I have cannon card, and they'll keep up with my cycle and they'll just potentially just spell cycle me. Because
Gotcha. So
they can just
what
go
he should be
defensive.
doing is playing defense, 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 and then just spell cycling you
Right
out.
here, he gives up after he realizes I can just rocket him 2 times.
And not only that, but like the health is a pretty different.
Yeah.
2,000 difference between the right side towers. That's a GG. That's a clean game, and honestly, I love seeing Expo lose. So I think that's a great replay. It was a great replay to watch. Let's look at the next replay. So this is, I guess, looking at this deck, I really like the composition of your deck. It's super unique. I like off-meta decks a lot in Clash Royale, but it also doesn't have a tower to pull in a golem, and it looks almost bad against lightning. It looks like lightning could get a lot of value. So golem,
It does.
is it a hard matchup overall? Decent matchup? What is it?
Well, the way this guy played it made it a hard matchup. You'll see in a second.
I'm excited to see it because I'm somewhat kind of learning Golem right now and just kind of getting an idea of what to do with the whole Golem deck. Not only that, what if he just goes Golem at the back? What is your play? Just cannon at the bridge or?
No, I can't. See, this is like I want to pressure, but I can't pressure because one, he has a Goblin Cage already down and it's coming towards my tower. If I go in, it doesn't matter because he'll be able to 3-crown me. Because I have to defend. So my best play is to limit how much damage I can take.
Okay, and this is I'm really curious to see how much damage you can take because I don't understand how you defend this.
I literally lose my tower.
Oh, do you lose your tower?
Yes, I do.
Oh, spoiler alert! You should have told me that. I wanted to see because when you were talking about defending this, I was like, I don't know if that's possible. That's a pretty dang hard push to stop. Bats are on tower.
It's just the bats. It's just that Night Witch book.
It's always the bats.
It's freaking bats.
October.
It's always the bats. It's never the golem. It's never. Sometimes it's the bomber.
Golem is not that hard to defend. People overestimate it. It's just the Night Witch. If you don't have Night Witch in a deck, that's why people who play like Golem without Night Witch, they're so much harder to. It's harder for them to climb up in trophies. Like most of the Golem players that I faced throughout my push to like top 1K, it was straight up just people. The reason I went Rascals there is because I knew he was gonna just go Golem again because that's what Golem players do. I didn't barrel there because I knew he has Bomber, so I was just like, let me soak.
Yep.
This push right here is where it's a make it or break it, so I had to defend. If I didn't defend, I would have also lost this tower, so I rocket here. But then,
Good rocket value.
The bats, they literally destroy it, so it doesn't matter.
That's insane. They're like piranhas. Princess at the bridge. I noticed you did that a lot in the other game too, to just get a little bit of chip. It's almost like your second win condition.
Princess is a really good card, but most people traditionally, they're smart. This is where I had to make a big decision. I had to pick, do I defend or do I go in? And I realized the moment he put the bomber, I was like, I can't defend if I try to do it. So I pressure, and I know that he has Night Witch, so I put a Dark Gob, just so it stops the bats from stopping everything out.
Smart. Cannon card's locked?
Yep, cannon card is locked, and then I barrel just so I can get more damage. And then I win.
He doesn't get the tornado. Oh my gosh, what?
I DM because he Golem first played, so.
Acceptable. Totally acceptable. Don't worry.
Plus, if I lost to him, I would have lost 34 trophies because he was really high.
Wow,
he was really low for me, so that was really bad.
So I guess that game was a good show, and I think you can do that against a lot of beatdown decks, Lava Hound and Golem, where if there's a push and you can't defend it, this even goes in single elixir for like losing a tower. If you can't defend a push, a lot of times you just don't have to, and like you do, like you just did there, you can just win the game or at least get another tower and be even at the end of that. So I like that. I like that a lot. So to end it off, do we want to do one live gameplay?
All right.
See this deck in action. No pressure, but you better win.
All right.
First play. What do you usually do with this deck?
Well, since I don't know what my opponent's playing, I'm just gonna chill and cycle log.
Okay, because did we say that this deck is usually a ×2 elixir deck? Ooh.
So this is either P.E.K.K.A or 2 or what's it called, 3M. Both
There's no way. Do people play 3M at this high?
I don't know why he did that, but because the cannon card dies no matter what.
Yeah. Also, very interesting. I didn't know the cannon card killed the battle ram in that interaction. I've never actually let it go. I've always used another card as well. That is really good to know.
He's gonna most likely zap this. Oh, he didn't. Okay, because
Nope.
that gets more damage. Cool.
Gets 2 shots, right?
Okay, that was, okay, that was unintentional. Okay. Thought it was
Uh-oh.
gonna dash. Alright, that's fine. We're still chilling.
No, it's fine. I totally
Okay.
think it's good. And
I thought that was gonna splash. She's just gonna roll ghost and alright. I'm
yeah,
gonna
how do
have
you
to
defend this
do
P.E.K.K.A.?
well, essentially I'm gonna have to put a cannon cart right here and then log late. Not late, but like it's not that it's that moment like I messed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I princess here since I know he has to bandit and bandit dies to the cannon cart.
Yeah, and then not only that, he's still gonna have to expend elixir. You guys are pretty even right now, so this is looking really good. Bandit survives. I like it. Just keeping that princess alive. So good.
Yeah, me messing up that dark prince set me back a lot, but
Yeah,
I
that's
could
it.
I still have a chance to come back if he makes a mistake.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm excited to see it because he doesn't have a log. He does have zap, but like if you get one good goblin barrel, you could pull this through. But this deck's annoying. I think this is one of the decks that went from
It is a
dead.
bad matchup, but
It is.
yeah, because like Magic Archer makes it a bad matchup.
And not only the Magic Archer, but also I think just the P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A. can deal with your cannon card. It's such a good trade. It can deal with your Dark Prince really easily. I like this go. I guess the Zap and EU is overcommits. Good defense on the left. Just tanking all that EU is on the right.
I have
totally
to, yeah,
fine
I
with
have
it.
to absorb it.
Honestly,
or else
I think
down.
that's a great play. And he missed. He doesn't get the battle ram in front. That's huge. Are you saying there's a chance? Are you
There
saying?
is, but like it's small.
I want to see it. I love that princess. I tell you, you didn't say you do it that much. I see you using that princess at like a second win condition. I love it. Using the princess and the goblin barrel because they have to defend the goblin barrel, play a unit there, and then the princess gets damage on that unit and the tower. Love that play. Little things, little things. Dark prince on the left, dark goblin on the right. This is where you just gotta get your clutch genes going. Nice rascal. He missed the pull with the bandit on the Dark Prince. That isn't going to be huge, but not insignificant. Another princess at the bridge. I love it.
Yeah. He threw.
Did you throw a goblin barrel? What did you, oh, I lagged. I saw your goblin barrel and literally just nothing. I didn't see anything after that. It just died in midair. I lagged. Didn't see what happened, but it looks really good for you right now.
He threw.
Almost
He
rocket
P.E.K.Ka'd.
range.
It is rocket range now.
What behind? There it is. GG, well played. Easy
No,
win.
I still have to defend.
Oh, you're smarter than I am. I definitely would have just rocketed there and started celebrating early. This is not looking as easily wrapped up with a bow as I thought it was. Love that you do defensive goblin barrels. That's something. Defensive miners, defensive goblin barrels, both are things that people don't do enough. And I think it shows the confidence of a deck, being able to use your win condition on defense. And that was well played. Huge comeback. Congratulations.
34.
Had a little bit of Wi-Fi issue, so I missed what happened. So you threw the goblin barrel, and he tried to defend it with a P.E.K.K.A. Is that what he did?
Yeah, he tried. I put a princess to the bridge, and then I goblin barreled in the back. He E-was, and then I went. That cannon cart that I used to kill the magic archer went on the other side in the barrel. He had to make a decision. He P.E.K.Ka'd the wrong thing. I think it was a mistake, but the cannon cart locked, and I got I got a goblin barrel shot, so he wasn't able to win. He made a mistake. If he didn't do that, he would have been able to win easily. He should have just spell cycled me, to be honest.
Yes, but at the same time, I think you got to give yourself a little bit of credit. He made a mistake, and being able to recognize that mistake and capitalize on it, because he made the mistake on the right side tower, but you ended up taking the left side tower. What happened there? Did a Dark Prince get on or something? Because I missed that as well.
The cannon cart locked on to the tower.
Cannon cart locked on?
It does
It's like a third win condition in this deck almost. Cannon cart, princess at the bridge, goblin barrel. I guess before we leave, do you want to give any shout outs to anything? Do you have anything going on in your life? Do you want to say hi to someone?
I guess. Hi, Spicy Nachos. He's probably going to know this, but hi.
Shout out to Spicy Nachos. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on the channel. Definitely would love to have you on again and see more of this deck. This is awesome. And if you're watching this video right now, make sure you check out the Log Bait Starter Guide. It's not exactly this deck, but you know what? It's pretty dang close. It's over there. I'll see you guys in one of these 2 videos. There's another one on my face. Check out one of those 2 videos. Adios, deuces.